so interesting. Absolutely fascinating. Huh?
Yeah, but Sal, isn't it possible?
All right, go ahead, say it. Everybody else has said it. It is not possible that I saw Stephanie Forrester out in the back going through the fabric scraps in our dumpster.
Okay, it is fine, but it is possible.
I know. Maybe it wasn't Stephanie. I'm telling you, I stood eyeball to eyeball with that woman, and if that wasn't Stephanie, then she's got an identical twin running around out there somewhere.
Well, it is really strange that not even the Forresters know where she is.
Mother?
Hi, Macy.
I'm sorry, are you finished with Darla?
Yeah, sure, we're finished. Thank you, Donna, very much.
Sure, Sal.
Remember what I told you? Not a word about this to anybody,
Not even to my confessor.
Mother, what in the world was that all about?
This world is so strange, Macy. It's such a mystery, you know? Just when you think you know everything there is to know about somebody, they will behave in an extraordinary way. They will do something completely out of character.
Who are you talking about?
Sal, Felicia Forrester would like to see you.
Darla, not now.
Ah, that's all right, Macy. That's all right. I do need to see Felicia. Thank you, Darla. Send her in right away.
Due to illness, the role of Donna Logan is being played by Mary Sheldon.
You okay?
I'm fine.
Donna, we need to talk.
Storm, please.
I'm not gonna get on your case, honestly. You're a very bright woman. I trust your intelligence, your intuition. If you believe that Bill Spencer has a legitimate opportunity for you, if that's what you truly believe, I wouldn't try to convince you to walk away from it. I would like to point some things out, however, if you'll let me.
Of course I'll let you.
You say he's hiring you as an editor.
Yes.
Is he gonna be putting you into a training program?
Training program?
Yeah, you know, some sort of accelerated course.
That's not what he said.
When do you start?
Tomorrow morning.
And what is Bill Spencer going to be doing tomorrow morning?
Give me an assignment, I guess.
Donna, do you know anything about editing a book or a magazine article?
No.
You know, being an editor isn't something you just sit down and suddenly start doing. It takes a lot of training, a lot of experience.
You don't think Bill's serious.
Let's forget what I believe. I want you to figure this one out on your own. Do you believe that a man like Bill Spencer is going to hire an inexperienced, untrained person to edit the magazines and books that he publishes?
No, obviously not. I imagine he's going to train me.
He personally?
That's what he indicated. He said we'd be working closely together.
Do you feel you can take him at his word?
I want to.
I know you want to. But what are your instincts? How do you feel about this man?
Storm, I want to make a success of myself.
Kiddo, I know you do, and I know you will. Has he done anything in these meetings you've had, anything at all that would indicate he might have an ulterior motive? Donna, I'm going to be going to San Francisco in a couple of days. I'm going to be setting up another office there. I'm going to need a lot of help. There's a job for you if you want it.
How long will you be up there?
I honestly don't know. But regardless, you have a decision to make. A decision based on your head, not your heart. Is Bill Spencer a man you can trust, or isn't he? You know the answer better than I do. Whatever it is, you've got to accept it and act accordingly. That's the way adults do it, Donna. It isn't always easy.
Well, Ruth, what are we gonna do? We don't have any money. We don't have any food. What's the best thing to do now?
We hit the streets.
Now?
Yes, now.
But Ruth, you're the first one that said at night you just don't go out. It's not safe.
But it isn't safe to go another day without food. We're not waking up to breakfast in bed. We don't know where our next meal's coming from, or when. Now, are we going out to find food, or are we gonna go hungry?
The Bold and the Beautiful. This portion sponsored by Newton's. A cookie is just a cookie, but Newton's are fruit and cake.
Hello, Felicia. How's your day going?
Hopefully it's about to improve. Macy?
Hi, Felicia.
Well, what can we do for you?
Well, there seems to be a misunderstanding.
About what?
The presentation of my pieces in the fall review.
What's the problem?
Well, I was under the impression that I was to have a grouping of my own.
Oh, yes, you are.
Well, according to Clark's schedule, my pieces are mixed in with all the others.
Really? Let me see the schedule. Uh-huh. I'll take care of it.
May I ask how?
Your pieces will be shown in a separate group, just like I guaranteed.
I'm not trying to be a prima donna. It's just that we had an agreement.
Well, Felicia, no one here thinks you're a prima donna. I'm sure Clark was just misinformed.
Well, I appreciate you handling it. I hope it's not too much of a hassle.
No, it isn't.
Felicia.
Yes?
Can you give me a few minutes, honey? There's something I want to ask you.
What?
It's about your mother.
It's just so extraordinary. I don't understand. I mean, all we do is talk about food and our next meal. I mean, the bare essentials. Ruth, life is meant to be more than that.
Sure it is. And for most people, it is. But out here, it's not just the main issue. It's the only issue. And as soon as you forget that, you find yourself going hungry, or without a roof over your head. You can do that for 1 or 2 nights. But pretty soon it catches up with you. Catches up real fast. Your resistance starts to go. You catch colds, sore throat. Malnutrition starts sapping at you. Pretty soon you got no fight left. You're susceptible to all kinds of infections. Pneumonia, influenza. You don't take chances like that, Liz. You don't. And it's all because of food. And come on. It's not getting any earlier.
Ruth, there are gangs out on the street. We've seen them. You are the one that has said it is not safe to go out at night.
Liz, we have got no choice. Do you hear what I'm saying? Huh? Now, we have got to go out there and look for food. Now, come on.
Bill Spencer.
Bill, it's Donna.
Well, this is my lucky day to hear from you twice.
I have a question to ask you.
Oh, what's that?
I start work tomorrow, right?
That's right.
What will I be doing?
Well, I already told you you'd become an editor.
An editor?
It's a very prestigious position.
And who will I be working under?
Well, under me, of course.
You'll be training me.
I will show you everything that you need to know.
Bill, you're not being very realistic. You're a very busy man. How could you possibly take the time to train me to edit?
Because I'm motivated, Donna.
Motivated.
Yes, I'm motivated to work very closely with you. In fact, it's one of my top priorities.
Training me to edit is your priority?
Yes, that's right.
Why?
Honey, why are you
Don't
asking?
call me honey. I'm not your honey. I'm not even your employee. Thank you, but I'm not accepting the job, whatever it was. I'm sure it wasn't editing. You want to ask me about my mother? Why?
Oh, well. Your mother and I are on several committees connected to various charitable events, and we have some meetings scheduled. I just wanted to compare notes with her before those meetings.
I'm not even sure she's in town.
What do you mean you're not sure?
Well, you knew she went away.
Well, yes, of course, but, Felicia, I mean, if she's not at home, then where is she?
I'm not sure.
Surely you have some idea.
Why are you pushing me on this?
Well, it seems a little odd to me that your mother's gone away somewhere and you don't seem to have any idea where she is.
So that's what you're interested in, my mother's whereabouts. You're pumping me for information. My God, when will you ever learn?
Who is it?
Lucas.
Who's Lucas?
The drunk. The one that's always on the steps. He's harmless.
What do you want, Lucas?
I got something.
What?
Pizza truck broke down. I thought you might want some. I knew you'd been ripped off.
You gonna give that pizza to us?
If you're hungry. I got plenty more downstairs.
Well, thank you, Lucas. That's very kind of you.
Thanks, Lucas.
Yeah, no problem. You wouldn't have,
A drink? No, Lucas, I don't. But believe me, if I had one tonight, I'd give it to you.
Working late?
Well, why not? Where else should I go? Well, I noticed that you're working late hours recently.
But I'm here now. So let's talk.
Talk.
Yes, let's talk. If it takes an hour, 2 hours, even all night, let's talk until we make a decision.
Well, you must have an awful lot on your mind to want to sit up and talk all evening.
You're a very difficult man to talk to, Bill.
Why don't you just get to the point? Tell me why you came here.
To congratulate you
For what?
on your new editor. I mean, I didn't even know you were looking for someone. I mean, usually you place an ad in the Wall Street Journal. So, who's the hotshot candidate this time? I hear she's a graduate of North Hollywood High School. I mean, true, she is in college, but has she studied journalism? No, I don't think so, not outside of reading romance novels. Does she have any experience? No, I don't think so. At least not in journalism.
All right, that's enough.
Yes, you're right, that is enough. It's disgustingly enough.
What the hell are you talking about? Would it really surprise you if my eyes went off wandering in another direction the way that you've been treating me recently? And what about Eric? You certainly have had moments with him, haven't you?
God, moments?
I saw you schmoozing up to the man the day before he was to marry Brooke. This was really beneath you, Margo. At least I thought it was.
Just the way you're beneath having a sexy little playmate named Donna Logan.
Look, she is not working here.
She's not.
No. She's not qualified for this job, and besides, she's entirely too young.
You're lying, Bill.
She's not working here. But I am looking for an editor.
Life's wonderful. Just when you least expect it.
And need it most.
You get a little miracle.
Yeah, this time, Liz, sure. But there really are no miracles out here. I've seen too much pain to believe that.
You know what really fascinates me?
Hmm.
Who are these people? I mean, what are their stories? Where are they from?
Well, I'm sure you had a name for them where you used to live. I know we sure did. Bag ladies, losers, junk pickers, derelicts, drunks, crazy people, and a whole lot of other names. And we assumed, like everybody else, that they were lazy because they had chosen to live like this. Because if they really wanted to help themselves, they could in this country of opportunity. So naive, so simple, such a lie.
But who are they really? I'd like to know.
Liz, they're any man, any woman. Yesterday's housewives, lawyers, teachers. Sure, there's some losers. Some mental cases, too. But mostly they were just people. Good people who had good lives. And then something went bad. Bottom fell out. Their worst nightmares became a reality. Yeah, it can happen, Liz. It happened to me. And it happened to a whole lot of them. But for good fortune goes any member of this free society. Yeah. Let's get some sleep.
Mother, why did you do that?
Do what?
Do what? Start getting on Felicia's case about her mother.
I was just asking her a few questions.
Well, she obviously doesn't know where Stephanie is.
Obviously. But don't you find that odd? That nobody in that family knows where the mother is living?
Frankly, it's none of our business.
I'm afraid it is. It's my business, Macy, because I do know where she's living. And I'm the only person who knows where Stephanie Forrester is. And I'll tell you something. That family of hers, they would drop dead from shock if they knew how their mother was living. Well, maybe it's time they found out. Once and for all.